Hello, everyone. It is Hump Day, Wednesday, or since the election has not been decided yet, we'll call it Harumph Day. Did your state go red or blue? Some of you don't know yet, do you? I live in Illinois, and they said that Illinois went blue, which is pretty typical. Illinois normally goes blue, Democratic state usually. My home state, I'm originally from Indiana. Indiana went red. I think they said Texas went red, which I think that's common as well. If you're on here, I want to welcome you to lunchtime. I'm going to have a later lunch today. I normally take lunch around 11, but I'm going to have a beverage of my choice and then delve into lunch afterward, perhaps. Well, we've got somebody here. I'm not sure who it is, but very glad to have whoever it is. If you want to comment, make yourself known. We're always glad to have people join us. I tried to trim my beard, but it is getting a little bit wild. Need to get some beard wax on it. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I hear Sparrow barking outside. Oh, the little dog next door, too. Let me look on my phone. Tried to give this a once over. There's a big boy.
That looks delicious, Mr. Richard. That looks.
That was TJ. Hello, life is good. Just wanted to let you know I'm on live right now. Lunchtime live on Hump Day. Hello, Life Adventure Show. Just wanted to let you know I'm on live right now. Midlife Crazies, welcome. Just wanted to let you know I'm on live right now on my YouTube channel. Boop, boop, boop. Hello, degenerates. Just wanted to let you know I'm on live right now on my YouTube channel. Love to have you. What's everybody got going today? Wednesday. I think I called my my message today, my encouragement message, many Wednesdays. I did that because I said that I have lived many Wednesdays. I suppose that's a good thing. There's a lot of people that did not live till this Wednesday. I'm glad I did. And I'm glad you did too. I'm glad you're here with me. It's always a good thing to have friends. Now, I'm not talking about friends that call themselves friends until you have hard times and then they flee. I'm talking about friends that encourage you and sometimes friends that will tell you the blunt truth, even if it hurts sometimes. Do you have friends like that? I see my friends from the Syracuse, New York area have joined us. That is none other than Sarah Graybow. Graybow. That would be Sarah with no H. We've got Sarahs with H's. We've got Sarahs that go with some of the Old Testament spelling, Sarai, Sarai. It's still pronounced Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Good to have you, love. Thanks for joining us. We're talking lunch right now, and so far, lunch is a Mountain Dew made with real sugar. So that is one of the 4 food groups, though. Pizza, candy, donuts, and sodas. So one of the 4 food groups right here. Let's see. You're in New York, so New York is already decided. New York is a blue state. Illinois is a blue state. California is a blue state. Texas is red so far. It looks like Pennsylvania may go red. I'm probably going to go red. Michigan and Wisconsin are kind of changing. They were, yes, I'm like that. I'm honest to a fault, but I try not to offend. I don't try to offend, but I find that in my ignorance, I often do. And I will tell you, I have to be extremely careful. I'll make up a new word and say I have to be carefuler. Since I've had several strokes, I've lost whatever filter I had. And I really, really struggle to not just blurt out the first thing that comes to mind. That's not always a good thing. So, but I do try. I do try. And I usually offer a disclaimer to my friends. I'm like, sorry, you know what I've been through, so just be patient with me. There are some things that I have no control over. I had a guy that used to call me his friend, and I won't lose a friend. If I lose a friend, it's because they've walked away, not because I have, because I don't. Life's too short for that. But I had a guy got very angry with me because I didn't remember his face. And I told him I have a medical condition. There's a medical condition called prosopagnosia, and it is face blindness, where every single face looks the same. And I have to use certain markers to remember certain people. A guy with the fishing hat and glasses and the white beard, well, that might be Alan Ellsworth. If he has a shirt on that says Mozo, oh, that's Alan Ellsworth. But if it's just the average person on the street with a beard or a goatee, I may or may not know. However, I have one distinct advantage, and that is I remember voices. I remember voices well. I've had many people try to trick me on the telephone. Nope. I studied voice for too long in my life and taught voice. And I definitely recognize people's voices. Everyone's voice is different. Now, I have noticed there are some people that, have you ever heard that everyone has their own twin? Somebody has a twin. There are voices, and I've heard 2 people that sound very, very similar. It's at that point that I have to look, well, is the accent different? Is their enunciation of certain syllables different? A lot of the younger generation kind of slides into the end of the words. They talk like this, and all their words sound like this. Have you noticed young people sounding like that? That's a generational thing. It's not just my girls. I've tried to get them to even out their tone, and I hope they do. It's better communication to express whatever the meaning of your sentence is, whatever that meaning is. Anybody else having a Mountain Dew today? Look at here. This is my friend, TJ, aka Squash Spaghetti Meister. If you didn't see his video on spaghetti squash or squash spaghetti, whatever he prefers to call it, it looked good. I like the idea, TJ, but It's a very sad day for me when I can't eat pasta. Any day I can't eat pasta. It's such a sad thing. So, but your recipe did look quite appetizing, I must say, and it was certainly, I'm sure it was better for your health. A doppelganger, yes, I have many, so I'm told. Have you ever been mistaken for anybody famous? I'll tell you in a minute. Um, I wish I could. I can't with this beard on. I want you to take a guess. Oh God, here goes my wild hair. Um, Now, if you didn't see my beard and I didn't have my glasses on, I'll tell you in a minute. You can take a guess, but I want you to guess who I've been mistaken for in several restaurants in the city, not just in Chicago, uh, Denver, Orlando, Hollywood, different places. And everybody looks like somebody, I guess. But I don't think I sound like most people. I think I sound different because my accent's so muddled. I grew up in Indiana, went to college in the South, ended up working in the South for the first part, 10, 15 years of my working career. And then have lived up here for about 25 years. So, Blaine, you are exactly right. First, welcome to our lunchtime. And you're exactly right. I get that all the time. Kelsey Grammer is one of them. Um, and people say sometimes I sound like him. I don't think I do, but it depends. I've got my false teeth in. If I don't have my teeth in, and when I had my original teeth, my pronunciation was much better. Of course, that was a few strokes before. Hey, we've got somebody else here, Britton Farm. Hello, everyone. Well, hello, Britton Farm Homestead. We're glad to have you for lunchtime. What you eating for lunch, Britton? Hughesies, what about you? What's for lunch right now? Or have you had lunch already? Let's see, it's 1:20. You probably had lunch. It's 1:20 on the East Coast. Um, Blaine, Blaine is from South Carolina area, and I believe South Carolina went red. So we've got a blue state, another blue state, a red state. Let's see, sailing away with T&K, that's Louisiana. I believe Louisiana went red, I think. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me. I know it's coming down to just a few votes, it seems like. So, but I knew it would be a while before we actually knew who our next president was going to be. But I just hope we can all go back to loving each other and not fighting. I'm not going to fight with somebody over politics, and I'm definitely not going to lose a friend. I have some friends, people who called me their friend, that will no longer be friends with me because I voted a certain way. Now, they're assuming I voted a certain way because I do not broadcast ever. I never support a candidate openly. I have a conscience and I vote my conscience, and I also vote who I feel like is going to do the most good for the country I live in. Here is a young man that's joining us now. Tyler, I want you also on Friday night, if you can, either this Friday or next Friday. I want to do you as my Friday featured friend. Good to have you, Tyler. That is the Tyler Show. Britton says, I am working and lurking. Not lunchtime here yet, but hope to have a grilled cheese. Ooh, Britton, that is one of my wife's favorite meals. Grilled ham and cheese. She used to use the American cheese, like Kraft American cheese slices. I can't hardly bring myself to eat that stuff because to me it's not real cheese, but she loves it. It's all relative, isn't it? I guess it's what you get used to. She likes to grilled cheese sandwich and cut it in half diagonally and dip it in Campbell's tomato soup. That's something she grew up on and she loves. Grilled cheese with tomato soup, it's the best. Blaine, we must be connected, right? I will try my best to make it on Friday, Papa Moses. Okay, Tyler. I've got another situation, Tyler, I will let you know about Tyler, do you have my email or do you have my mobile phone number? If you have my mobile number, text me. Um, I I respond to text a whole lot easier. I do have email, but I'm not real good at working the email thing yet. But I can. Oh yeah, that sounds amazing. Soup and a grilled cheese. Yes, yes. Britton, where are you from, dear? Where is Britton Farm Homestead? Because it sounds like a place in Indiana or in Arkansas or I don't know, Oklahoma, Tennessee. I don't know. Arkansas went red, I think. Oklahoma, I believe Oklahoma went red. I do have your email, Papa Mozo. Okay, okay, Tyler. Um, I hope I have yours. I will email you. I've got a situation that may be coming up Friday, um, but um, I will. I don't know. I'm still waiting to hear back. I've got a special guest, another one of our moderators, and he usually doesn't have Fridays off, and he's trying to get this Friday off for something else. And he said if he does, he'll be able to come on this Friday, and I might push you and Nick back to the following Friday. But I'm going to stay in touch with you, okay? And thank you. Britton Farm Homestead. We are in North Georgia. Okay, well Georgia is, I think, still undecided. I know there's a lot of red, but there's also a lot of blue. Georgia's one of those red and blue states, kind of a purple state, if you will. But I know there's a lot of the metropolitan area that they're still counting. Blaine says grilled cheese on Texas toast, yummy. Bread is good. We owned a restaurant and used Texas toast, and people love that. Yes, Blaine. No wonder you're a man after my own heart. You owned a restaurant. My family used to own restaurants, and wow, oh man, do I miss some of my sister and brother-in-law's cooking. They've closed all their restaurants down now. Well, my sister died, so that that kind of put a kibosh on things. But he's still an incredible cook, and he just turned 80. But he is from the mountain area of Tennessee, and he is a hillbilly. But I'm telling you, that hillbilly can cook, and whatever diet you're trying to observe, he can just destroy it. Um, he can make noodles. Wow. If you like thick noodles, you'd love his noodles. I was talking a minute ago about TJ and Kayla putting on their squash spaghetti. Am I saying that right? Is it squash spaghetti or spaghetti squash? Somebody help me, get me straight on that. It actually looked good. I would put the squash and the sauce over linguine if it were me, but that's from my compulsive need for pasta. Um, I think I grew up on too much pizza and pasta, and it kind of stuck with me. Hear the dogs outside. You hear them? We got dogs across the channel, and then Sparrow and Subi, they go down in the yard there and play. This is this behind me. This is the big curtain in front of Mommy's balcony doors. It goes out to the balcony there, and I've got the door kind of cracked open a little bit because it was a little warm in here. Look here, we have more friends joining us. Weekend RVing, very good to have you. So, hey, Weekend RVing, saying hi to Weekend RVing. Oh, and I see my friend, Danny Griswold, about to go on plan. Uh, Danny, I think you're talking in code. I don't know what that means. About to go on plan. Nice shirt. Oh, take time to make. Yeah. Hey, everybody. Let me show you what I got on. For those of you that don't know, I'm addressing Danny Griswold, who is the head of Griswold Family Vacay, and this is my shirt, and it's got their logo on it with Danny and his two boys on the bus. Take time to make memories. And I got to tell you, it is soft. It's not that scratchy stuff. It's a nice, soft shirt. And I felt like it was a bargain. I don't think I don't think it was high price at all. Georgia is at 99.5% of their vote count right now. Oh, wow. I didn't realize they'd gone up that high. I'm glad to hear that, says Tyler. That's good. Thank you for the information, Tyler. These young guys, wow. These young guys are impressive. I'm going to have either this Friday or next Friday, I'm going to have Tyler and Nick J on my Friday featured friend. These young guys are sharp. I'm just going to leave it at that for now because I don't want to plug too much right now. Outside, almost really cutting my hand back. Oh my God. If you guys go watch this video of TJ and Kayla, Sailing Away with T and K is the name of their channel. Wow. Let me tell you, I'll spoil the ending for you so you don't have a heart attack like I did. He slipped with a knife, and I don't know how. I do not know how. I'm just going to call that one grace of God, TJ, because your hand should have been cut wide open, about 4 fingers wide. Oh my goodness. He slipped with the knife, cutting open a great big squash, and it cut him like right in these joints here. And I thought, oh my God. And he immediately, oh, and I'm telling you, my heart sunk. It totally sank. Huh. And then there was another point. I forgot, oh, he was handling a hot pan with his bare hands, and it kept burning his fingers. And I'm like, geez, Louise, this guy's going to kill himself before he gets this stuff made. I think he meant planning period. Okay, Blaine. Oh, here, yep, planning period. Okay, thanks. Sorry about that, Danny. Danny, you know my mind is slow. Guten Tag, my friend. Darian is on here. Hey, anybody, if you haven't checked out his channel, he has Magnificent Germany with Darian. Now, he's not from Germany, although I don't think he would mind, but he visits Germany often, and he takes people if they want to go. I don't know if he's an actual tour operator, but I know he'll be happy if you want to go. You can go with Darian, and he can show you around and tell you what it's about. He was just adding tomato sauce to the spaghetti squash. Whew. I'm telling you, Blaine, did you see that video where it looked to me like TJ hacked his hand good. Oh my gosh, I about died. Magnificent Germany with Darren saying, addressing TJ and Kayla, and also Britain. Excuse me, Britain Farm Homestead is in northern Georgia. That's a pretty part of the country. Haven't been down there for a while. Let's see. Blaine, of course, is from the Charleston. We were talking states. Anybody just coming in? Darian, I totally forget where you live. We're talking about states, red and blue states, and I'm not advertising one or the other. I'm just saying. Sarah was in here from Syracuse, New York, and New York was a red state. Excuse me, New York was a blue state, and I'm in Illinois, which is a blue state. But right over the border where Nancy lives in Wisconsin, it's barely blue right now, but it's going back and forth. We're hearing from our friends over there; it's going back and forth. Everybody wants to claim victory before the count is actually done. But right now, the Democrats are claiming victory, and the Republicans are asking for a recount, which I don't blame them. I would too. Howdy Griswold says, Darian. Yes, everybody loves Darian. Everybody loves Danny and his boys. Danny is a wonderful parent. If any of you young men are thinking about having a family or starting a family, or women, if you're thinking of having a family, go and watch Danny's videos. He will help you. He and Kimberly have done a wonderful job with those 2 boys, and they show no signs of stopping. Now, don't get me wrong, society, life creates problems sometimes when we're least looking for them, but he and his wife, they take time to make memories with their boys, and I'm so happy about that. I started it, but I haven't finished the video yet. Blaine, at the beginning, have you seen the part where it looked like TJ was hacking his hand off? Oh my goodness. Scared me. And on that note, TJ reminds us to hit the thumb up. Thank you, folks, for your support. Hit the thumb up. That was a good segue. TJ. Yeah, hit the thumb up on this video if you want to. Um, I don't know. I think you get, I don't know if you get points or I don't know how all that works. Afternoon, Papa Mozo, says my friend Brad from the Simi Valley, California area. California is another blue state. Nevada, I'm not sure which way they're going to go. Nevada and Arizona, I think they're still tossed up. I'm not sure. Um, but we're glad to have you, Midlife Crazy. They have a show on every Sunday. If you dare, go watch. Go watch. It's like at 5 or 6 on Sunday evening. I think it's around 6 Central. Well, I don't know what time it is Eastern. Maybe it's 7 Eastern. When's Midlife Crazy? Somebody Eastern time. You thought y'all were scared. I thought I actually sliced it at first. Yes, TJ. Oh my gosh, when it slipped, I just like gasped because I was thinking, oh, and especially when you pulled back, and I thought, oh, surely he wouldn't joke. But I saw you were genuine. Let's see. Don't talk to me, Darian. I'm working. I'm working. Shh, LOL. Oh, got it. Got it. Okay, we gotta be quiet because Danny is hard at work. I don't know if he's working from school. I know they've had some power issues there because of kind of a winter storm. Not much of a winter storm. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. It was enough to knock out their power, so it's a relative term. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for us every Sunday, says Brad. Brad and Kimberly Ryan, they're based in Simi Valley. Midlife Crazy is a wonderful channel full of very fun people, but it is adult content. This is not the type of place you want to send your teenagers. I'll just leave it at that. It's definitely not suitable for kids. Darian saying hi to Midlife. The Midlife people are very, very sweet people. They're one of the earlier channels that I started following, and I think it was from BLAIN's original BLAIN-a-thon, but I can't remember. All those BLAIN-a-thons run together for me. Griswold's exchanging greetings with everyone. That's good. I love for people to make connections. I have made connections with most of you through someone else in here, most of you through BLAIN, indirectly or directly. BLAIN had these, what I call BLAIN-a-thons, and that's where I think Brad and Kim, Midlife Crazy was on one of those, if not the first one, maybe. Um, I've had them for a while. I know I met Danny through one of those. And then when I was in Oklahoma City recently for some healthcare, I had a chance to meet up with Danny and his family. And Danny introduced me to the RV and camper type community, the traveling over the road type of thing, not just the cruise community. And I met a whole new world full of people. And I had something in common with them because I used to make my living pulling a 35-foot rig and enjoyed it. Of course, we didn't have children then. And there's a part of me, I could never do it physically now, no way. But I do miss the road. What I miss about the road is not just the scenery. I do love the scenery, but I miss going around to different towns every night, meeting new people, new friends. We know people all over the United States and the world for that matter, but we've traveled the United States extensively. I have forgotten more than most people will ever learn traveling around America. Wonderful, wonderful memories and experiences. Midlife saying hi to Danny and the Griswolds. Um, Midlife has well, your children are grown though. Yeah. I know Danny's is, I think, 8 or 9 and 14. All right. I'm going to get this wrong. Is it 14, Danny? 14 and 8? 8 and 14? I don't know. Can't remember. I know their voices. Although Adric is quiet. Adric is the quiet one. They've got a neat thing going. Adric is the producer. He does the camera and the technical work. Landon is the talent. And if you ever watch their channel, you'll quickly understand what I'm talking about. For any radio program, there's always a talent and a producer, and it takes both. You've got to have both. Somebody that's talented does not necessarily a good producer make, but someone that is a good producer doesn't necessarily make a good talent. But when you get both of them working together, especially if they're brothers in the same family, it works out well. And Danny's getting that ready eventually. When the boys get old enough, he'll turn that over to them, and they will do a great job. A great job. They're very, very good boys. They've done a great job. I compliment Danny every chance I get because I don't think there's enough of that. I see a lot of the media criticizing men for TV sometimes they make men out to be buffoons and idiots and morons. And God knows there's no shortage of that in our country or anywhere in the world for that matter. But there are some good men left who love their children, love their wives, love their family, and they do take time to make memories, like their shirt says, take time to make memories. So any of these channels that you see in here, feel free to go hit them up for, I think you got to go to StreamYard to get a t-shirt. Oh, no, not StreamYard. What's, Blaine, what's that? Put that thing on there, Blaine, for, I can't remember. I want to say StreamYard, but that's not it. Brad says our kids are 32, 31, 29, 25, and soon to be 21 on November 9th. Wow. That is a, 11-year spread? That's like me and my oldest sister. She's in her mid 60s, and I'll be 54 soon. I don't know. Sometimes I don't feel 54. Sometimes I feel 84. No kidding. If you're only as young as you feel, then I'm in trouble. I have some memories of my earlier life, but a lot of it has faded with the various strokes and stuff, which I'm not crazy about that, but it is what it is. Darian, when are you headed back to Germany, or is it a question of when will Germany allow people to come in, or do they now? I know Blaine, I thought Blaine said he was going to Disney. I think he's going back to Disney or Orlando area somewhere in January. I thought he said. What everybody else, what do you all have going? Danny, I just watched his videos on Hochatown? Hochatown? I may not be saying that right. It's an Indian name, I think. Danny has great videos. Great videos. They get a lot of interesting things. Midlife Crazy. I don't know when your next trip's. Well, yeah, I do. I think you have one scheduled for the February panorama. Be advised that I'm not getting a good indication from anybody that particular cruise is going to sail. If it doesn't, if Carnival cancels it, then I've instructed Sharon to put us on the Mardi Gras in May, because my anniversary is May 30th. And I thought, well, if you have to have a reason to cruise, then wedding anniversary is as good as any, I guess. And I figured that's 3 months beyond February. Maybe by then they'll have their act together. I don't know. Anybody got an opinion on that? And I know we're just floating opinions. If anybody knows, I know people are clamoring to try to get some insight as to when the cruise lines are going to resume. You know, I guess my thinking is this. They took their crew members back to their countries all over the planet. And that was a tremendous expense and a huge logistical move. I don't think they would do that if they only thought they were going to be there for 2 or 3 months. That was in June or July, maybe? when they started getting the people back to their other countries? Anybody know? Um, I don't know. I think if they went to that kind of trouble and expense, seems like, it's probably something that they're going to be dealing with for a while. Hoping, hoping that's not the case. I need to get some face lights, don't I? Although I have an overhead light in here. My eyes are very sensitive to light, and I usually wear my dark filter over, but then I can't see the little screen on my tablet. My daughter gave me a tablet to use, for which I'm thankful. We've got a couple more people in here. I'm not sure who, but make yourself known. Be glad to have you. Daniel Fields. What? Daniel Fields is here? Ah, hello all, says Daniel Fields. Daniel, welcome, my friend. Welcome. I just put the link to this stream in. If anybody wants to come up and join, I would be glad to have you. I've got friends in the UK that are on right now too. They're doing some Bulgaria videos. Hello, Tyler Show. Sailing away with Team K, says Daniel. Excellent, excellent. Let's see what this brings up. Daniel Fields, always good to have Daniel Fields. Let me turn my volume down. Just in the middle of my workday here in California, says Daniel. Okay. All right. Lisa Hoyt Gibbs. Hello, Papa, from Texas. Lisa, we're thrilled to have you. I believe Texas, I think they went red, didn't they? Did they go red? I'm almost certain Texas went red. They usually do. Hey, Lisa Hoyt, says Tyler. Excellent, excellent. I can see things on my phone that I can't necessarily see on. Let me put this up a little bit. I don't know. Can everyone hear me okay? I think. Sailing Away with TNK says hello. Oh, here's a dog with the squeaky toy. Midlife Crazy. We have the one turning 21 on the 5th. That is Thursday. That's tomorrow. And that is my dad's 87th birthday, Sarah. So your child is in good company. Texas went red, but for about an hour last night, they were blue. Oh, wow. People were freaking out. yeah, Danny, I'm sure they were. Texas always goes red. Well, not always, but I think they always have, pretty much. A lot of big oil money there, among other things. That's normally a good solid red state. I'm surprised they even went blue for a while. Wow. Tyler Show saying hi to the Q's Cruisers. Who is going to be on Hani's? Hani has a channel called The Beach Life, and I can't remember if it was Sarah and Bob, or wait, I think it was somebody else. I'm trying to remember who. A mind truly is a terrible thing to waste, folks. If you have half a brain, try to protect it best you can. Strokes, Hughes Cruiser saying hi to TJ. Or what? No. Oh, okay. Sarah is okay. I think you mean TJ is the one going on Hani's. Sherry's Awesome Sunsets will be on The Beach Life. Oh, wait a sec. Okay, Sarah, you're gonna have to help me understand. Is TJ gonna be on Hani or is Sherry or both? Hey, confusion is a short trip for me, folks. That's what happens when you tune into my show. You get to walk me around. Sherry, I watched one of her videos a little while ago. TJ, are you guys on Hani? TJ, are you on Hani's show? Come on. There we go. Looky here, we got a friend all the way from the beautiful state of Syracuse.
Hi.
Hi, Sarah. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you so much. I'm working, but I thought I'd jump on real quick and clarify. I'm pretty sure TJ's on Hani's channel tonight.
Okay.
I'll let him respond, but he said it in one of the Marco Polos today.
Okay. Daniel is saying that Sherry also is on. I thought they said this morning, but maybe she was talking about TJ. I was working while watching. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
TJ
okay.
will be on the beach life with Sherry tonight. Oh, okay. So everybody, one big happy friggin' party.
We're all right.
That's right. Daniel knows nothing. That's funny. Remember, anybody ever watch Hogan's Heroes? Or that's an old show from the early '70s. I used to love it because Schultz, the guard, the prison guard, said, "I know nothing, nothing."
That's me. I know nothing.
TJ was Sherry's mod this morning. She may have mentioned him. Okay, okay, that's what happened. See, it's such a short trip to confusion for me. I can get mixed up in a triangular room. So
I think you know more than you think you know.
you may be right. Some days I feel like I still remember a lot. Then there's other days when I'll try to think of the simplest, most mundane detail, and I can't bring it. I can't pull the. It's like it's in my file cabinet, but I can't pull that drawer out. Um, I don't know. Some days I feel like I've forgotten more than a lot of people will ever learn, but then other times I feel like a moron. I'm a total idiot when it comes to this. Anything computer or technology or even my smartphone. I used to feel smart until I got a smartphone, and it revealed to me that I'm a bloomin' moron. Yes, Hogan's Heroes was great, says Lisa Hoyt. Yes, it was great. I love that show. You had to kind of be a World War II fan to appreciate it, but it was full of some hilarity.
Yeah, I don't know
Harold,
that one.
oh, you should look it up sometime. Ask the Google.
I am going to do that.
Now, do you work from home or do you work in the office?
I do work from home right now. They would prefer us to go into the office, but I don't know. We're in the middle of a pandemic, so I don't know.
Now,
You know,
if you don't have to, I wouldn't if you don't have to.
I'm trying not to. They're forcing us, which is unfortunate. But because
My
we just
wife,
got back from Mexico, we have to quarantine for 14
oh,
days. So
2 weeks, 2 weeks, yeah.
for right now, I'm home. So the way they do it is it's an A-B schedule. So you go in for 2 weeks and then you work from home 2 weeks. So this week and next week would be my weeks to go in, but we have this COVID flex time, they call it, that they give you. So I just put in for the COVID flex time. You still work, but you're just letting them know that you're basically home. And then the following 2 weeks is B week. So I won't need to go in. So I don't have to worry about going in until the first week of December. So
Oh, how about that?
yeah, for right now anyway. So
Now you say you have a son or daughter turning 21 tomorrow?
yeah, she's not biologically mine. She's Bob's. It's my stepdaughter. But yeah, she's turning 21 on the 5th, which is tomorrow.
God help you.
I'm not old enough to have a 21-year-old.
Okay, I'll go with that. Since you're 29, I guess you're right. You can't have a child when you're 8 years old, right?
Wait, I got to do the math. How old would I have been? I would have been pretty young. Oh, well, no, actually not too bad. But yeah, I wasn't thinking about babies at that age.
Oh, now you got us guessing, and you're not going to tell.
Oh, I'm
You're
46. I'm not ashamed.
46. Oh my gosh, you're older than I am.
I am?
I'm 42. You didn't know
Are
that?
you? No, I had no idea.
No, I'm at least 42. Let's put it that way.
You're at least 42, but you're younger than I am.
No, that's a lie too. I'm full of lies.
Papa, I didn't notice you to be a liar. Stop now.
It's true. It's very true.
No.
Although that's a lie. So
You're silly today.
my wife, she is the one to ask. If you want the real score, she shoots straight from the hip, and she has no inkling, or not just inkling. She has no desire to be politically correct. She real quick what the score is with me. Daniel says I'll be 52 shortly.
Well,
Daniel?
happy birthday.
Okay, Daniel, here's the thing. You got all that gorgeous Nelson hair, incredible long blonde hair that doesn't look stringy and greasy like some hippie rock band from the 70s. It's nice looking hair. And I've got, my silver beard going out full pretty much. And I'm just saying, look, I'm just thinking you could cut like half the hair off and you'd still have a lot of hair. And I could fill in, like I got the old man Italian look going on, and I don't know.
You want a
I'm
hair transplant?
Well, yeah. I mean, he could at least make a toupee for me. I could wear a Daniel Fields rug, but I don't know. So far, I've had no luck with that pursuit. I'm 45 and have a 27-year-old Lisa. Wow, 18 years old when you had a baby. God bless you. There are advantages to having children when you're young. I would not have made a good parent because mommy and I were kids when we got married. I had just turned 20 and she had just turned 19. And I still would have married her, but I would have waited until I finished another degree and had a little bit different. I probably would have stuck with medical instead of going into the ministry. Although the ministry was a noble work, it doesn't pay squat. Plump Travelers is here. That's our friend Larry.
Hey, Larry.
From British Columbia, Canada. We're so glad to have you, Larry. That is Plump Travelers. He is a big supporter of the travel community. I know he's eager to cruise. Oh, I got a phone call coming in. Well, I don't know that number. So guess what?
Decline.
Decline. When it says scam likely, they don't. I don't know anybody named Scam or anybody with the last name of Likely. I dated a girl when I was in high school named Debbie Nicely, but that's as close as it comes. I don't know. What's everybody drinking? That's always the big topic. Everybody's getting blasted. Oh, vodka and coffee? Wow,
no,
that's
just coffee. It's too early.
Oh yeah, wink, wink. Okay, gotcha.
No, I have a conference call in 2 minutes, so I have to have my.
So much the better. Vodka and coffee will help you. You'll get through that call very quickly. All you have to do is.
I have a huge RFP due on Friday, so we have
Watch
a
your mouth.
status call.
There's children here.
What?
What? What did you say? A huge mother? What?
RFP.
You have oh, okay. I thought you were using foul language. My ears are not.
RFP stands for Request for Proposal.
Oh.
So that's what I do. I respond to those. They're government bids, they're federal bids, they're for school districts, for anything, hospitals, hotels. So they come to me and I have to respond to them. And the one I'm working on is over 200 pages right now. So it's challenging.
So if it's challenging enough, do you call it an RMF? Like a real mother, that type?
Yes, I would like to.
So if your RFP turns into an RMF, do you notify the FBI or the CIA or the NSA? And are you backed up by the FDIC? Tell me that. Inquiring minds want to know.
No, I work for a telecom company.
I just finished my Tim Hortons coffee. Plump, how dare you? Oh my goodness, how dare you? I
Tim
sent you my phone number.
Hortons.
Okay,
I'm a
Plump. I'll send you my phone number as well, Larry. Did you send it to my phone? Or what? Oh wait, was that you? Were you calling my phone just now, Larry? He might be the one I declined. Uh, AT&T might say that you're a scam likely. I'll have to look on here. Uh-oh. Let's see.
Yes, Tyler,
Oh,
200 pages, 200 plus pages. When I'm done with it, I'll probably be close to 300. But I have to log in for my conference call. So I'm going to go, Papa. But it was a pleasure to talk to you and to jump on. And hopefully Bob and I can come on one of your Friday shows and just chit-chat for an hour.
I'm going to be getting with you. I think I told you this, but like maybe toward the latter part of the month or even the beginning of December, I want to get around to all the people and promote everybody's channels as much as I can.
Would love that.
Good luck on your MF call, and tell them I always said hi and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You got it.
Bye bye. That was Sarah of Q's Cruisers. If anybody is interested in coming up, I just put the link in there again. No, that wasn't from Plump. Okay, Larry, maybe, let's see. Maybe it's in my email. Larry, where'd you send it, buddy? I'm going to have to have a great day, Sarah says, sailing away with T and K. TJ, I forget, do you work from home? I thought you went in somewhere. Because I thought you worked at a place where the air conditioner used to be really, really noisy, or was that somebody else? Wow, 200 pages. Oh my gosh, too much. Sent it to your email a while ago. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Larry, I'm going to look on here. Oh gosh. Oh, there it is. My wife, Amanda. Oh, that's right. Yes. Okay, Larry. I've got it here. Um, oh my gosh. I'm so. Oh, look at you. You look so cute, you and your wife. Okay. Oh, is this It looks like a wedding on the beach. You guys get married on the beach, Larry? Holy cow. Or were you just celebrating like an anniversary or something? Wow. Uh, Sally Way with T and K, that's TJ. He says, no, I work for the city of Baton Rouge, and I'm at the noisy warehouse today. Oh, it's funny what people remember and forget. No problems, Papa Lozo. Larry, I've talked about this before. Too many strokes, buddy. I forget so much. Uh, TJ says, also, I'm essential employee, so I've been wearing a mask and work at the office every day since, Mambo 19 started. Yeah. Around here, everybody just calls it C19. It's because getting all those syllables in is just too much. Um, I miss resting in the sunlight. I don't know about you. I don't like sweating, and I don't sweat anymore. Since I had gastric bypass, something went wrong chemically, and now it doesn't matter how hot I get. I can't sweat, and that creates other problems. Larry, let's see. I'm going to forward this to myself and send it again. Please, please forgive me, Plump. We had a wedding on the beach in Mexico, but had a ceremony in a Salvation Army chapel before the trip to Mexico. Excellent, excellent. I'm a big supporter of the Salvation Army. I have nothing against the Red Cross and nothing against Goodwill, but I have friends that are both not generals. They're both majors in the Salvation Army. Well, he passed away last year, but his wife is still a major in the Salvation Army, and they are very good people. They operate on a little bit of nothing, and they're just extremely unselfish people. Some of the finest people I know. Let's see. Barefoot Adventures says Roy and Becky Raid. Oh, okay. Well, we're glad to have everybody from Roy and Becky come on over. Barefoot Adventures. We're talking about lunch. What's everybody having for lunch? Fantastic Travels, Florida. Fantastic Travel, I believe, is Orlando, I think. Scott Jacobs in Appreciation. I just like that name. Appreciation. I love it. Scott and Becky Raid. Thank you, Scott and Becky. If you're in here, thank you so much. Papa Mozo, I'm the opposite. I overheat very easily. Yes, Plump, I do too. That's the problem. If you sweat, you'll get the poison out of your body. If you don't sweat, you keep all the poison inside your body, and it can lead to real complications for heart and lungs. And quite often it does for me. Not sweating is a very, very big problem. If you're not sweating, talk to your doctor, because it's very natural to sweat, and it's your body's way of getting rid of not just excess fluid, but also poison in your system. It comes right out through your pores. Barefoot Adventures, where are you from? Let's see who else we have here. Our Fatima Jaffrey, where are you from? Fatima, we have a lady in our church named Fatima. I work for Salvation Army in Vancouver, British Columbia, and here in Powell River, where I live. Okay, Salvation Army, you got my salute, brother. Absolutely. Bob, I like Bob. You know why? Bob has a great attitude. If you don't know Bob, you need to go check out his channel. It's called Bob's Adventure. That's VAN, not adventure, adventure. That has to do with, well, I'll just let you go look at his channel and find out what it has to do with. But Bob puts out positivity. He doesn't drag everybody down. He doesn't slam people and run people's names through the mud and things like that. Bob is a very, very nice man, and he encourages people, and I so appreciate that. I watched another video of his this morning. Barefoot Adventures is Papa Mozo. I just joined you. Thank you. Thank you, Barefoot Adventures. Tell us where you're from. Bob says, thank you, Papa. Thank you, Bob. You know how I feel about you. You're one of the good guys in my book. That's just how it is. Along with Plump Travelers, this is Larry. He's from British Columbia. Very, very encouraging brother as well. I was just looking at a picture on one of the emails. Larry, can I show this picture on can I put it on the channel here? I'm just going to hold it up and show people this beautiful, you and your beautiful bride on the beach. I'm assuming that's in Mexico. Wow, how pretty a setting. Barefoot Adventures is from Florida. Okay, well, very good to have you, Barefoot Adventures. I used to live in the Pensacola area, but I've got family and friends all over Florida. Rolling back to travel. Yes, okay. He said I could show you this. This is Larry from Plump. Can everybody see that okay? Larry and his wife. And look at the beautiful beach. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. You guys look so cute in your outfit, your white outfits and your laurels. Oh, wow. Very, very nice. Tampa. Barefoot, I have friends in Tampa, and I also have very good friend in Brooksville. Do you know where Brooksville is? It's not far from you. And I have not been to Tampa for a few years. Anytime I go to Tampa, I have to go and spend a night or two across the bridge over in Clearwater Beach. I love Clearwater Beach. I also love Lakeland, Ruskin, St. Pete, Reddington, Sarasota. My parents had a place in Port Charlotte for years. We've got friends in Cape Coral. We've got We don't have friends, but I love to visit Naples. Naples is a little bit quieter an area, but very nice, and the water is always warm. I work in St. Pete. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, just north, about an hour. Oh, you're talking about Brooksville. Yes. My friends, it takes them about 45 minutes to get to Tampa. He has no regard for the speed laws anywhere in America. It was called a Mayan ceremony. It was amazing, says Larry. We had to do a cleansing the day before, very symbolic. Oh, wait, cleansing like we're not talking about a colonic, are we? Or are we talking about like an outer cleansing where you slap your stuff with the leaves and stuff like that? I don't know. Somebody help me out. Parents used to live in Spring Hill. Spring Hill, of course. That is, I know somebody that lives there. Who lives there? Oh, Tony and Jenny, I believe. Tony and Jenny Barnett of La Lido Loca. They're a big cruise channel. If you don't have La Lido Loca, you can feel free. They're very safe people. They do live shows. He is professional. He knows well what he's doing. Plump says, I'm excited to know I'm booked for 2 cruises out of Florida. Never been there yet. Can't wait. Let me tell you, I would not want to live in Florida, Plump, but, and because of my condition, but I love to go visit there, especially when it's 25 below zero with the wind chill here in the northern suburbs of Chicago. I live right on the Wisconsin line, and it gets ugly. It gets ugly in the winter, and there's nothing nicer. In 2014, I got on a plane, and the wind chill here was 29 below zero. When I got off the plane 3.5 hours later in San Juan, Puerto Rico, it was 89 degrees. You do the math. That's about 112 degree change just in the 3.5 hour flight to San Juan from Chicago. Wow, it was great. Our next land vacation, says TJ, and next 3 cruises are all in Florida. Excellent, excellent. Well, you're not, well, I started to say you're not far from Florida, but it is a pretty good hike, depending on where you're coming from. TJ, do you ever sail out of New Orleans or Mobile? And does Mobile still have a Carnival cruise ship? We used to have a cabin in North Georgia, says Barefoot Adventures. Okay, North Georgia. Now, we had somebody else on here a minute ago from North Georgia. Who was that? Cleansing is like a native sweat inside what looks like a backyard clay fireplace with the shaman. Okay, so they do possibly brush you with the cats, not CATS, but like the cattail stalks. Been there, done part of that, by the way. Next line, okay. TJ, do they still have a Carnival cruise ship in your area as far as not just New Orleans? I know they do in New Orleans, I'm thinking. But I thought there was one in Mobile at one point because I have friends that used to pastor in Mobile. In fact, he's now pastoring across the bay over in Spanish Fort. Anybody in that area ever been to Bellingrath Gardens? Larry says our wedding day, the one in the photo, it was 39 Celsius, 102. Oh, wow. 102 Fahrenheit? Mother of peace. That is too hot for me, Larry. TJ says we usually sail out of New Orleans and Galveston. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Galveston. But are burnt out of Western Caribbean itineraries, so that's why the next 3 are out of Florida. You know, as far as it is to Florida for you, TJ, you might do just as well to fly. I hope you're not planning on driving that. It's an older, smaller Carnival ship in Mobile. Okay, there is an older, smaller Carnival ship in Mobile. Okay, I thought Tyler or one of them said that they were getting rid of. Is that the? I've never sailed on Carnival. Is that the fantasy classes? The ones in the fantasy class? I don't know. Somebody can help me out with that. Sailing away with T and K. I was afraid that this would happen. Let's see. What did you say? I don't know what Larry was afraid of. I was afraid that this would happen. Just got burnt out, maybe? I don't know. Plump, where's your first cruise? You say you're going to Florida. Never been there, but you're going. Where are you cruising to? Or from? What? There's a bunch of. There's Jacksonville. There's Port Canaveral. Port Everglades. Also Miami. Tampa. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. I think there's like 5 cruise ports. Plump says, yeah, getting burnt out. Flying Southwest is cheaper than driving to Orlando or Miami. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm doing okay, honey. No, I am getting kind of hungry. Got any, is there any ham left? My daughter just came to check on me. They're so sweet that way. TJ, I only fly Southwest. I had to go out of state a couple of weeks ago. And I try to book my own flights, but I let somebody else do it, and they put me on American. And I cannot tell you, again, if you're a big American fan, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I do not like American Airlines. I don't like any airlines except Southwest.
Do you want ham, cheese, and like mayo?
No cheese, just mayo and mustard. Okay. Thank you, love. Plump travelers, we aren't burnt out of cruising. We're just tired of going to the same ports out of Galveston and New Orleans. Also, bigger, newer ships go out of Miami and Port Canaveral. Okay, that's good to know. I know that Port Everglades, I believe, is Fort Lauderdale. And in Port Canaveral, it's on the east coast of Florida, but I think that's Orlando's claim. But I think it's like an hour from Orlando Airport. But I guess they claim that as their port. Bob saying hi to the Tyler show. Tyler, do you know which ship it was in Mobile? Larry says we're booked for 2, both out of Miami. Our first cruise is January 29th of 2022. So that's like 14 months from now. And the second is the group cruise with the Down Under Cruisers and Us and More, October of 22. Okay, so 2022, year after next, is going to be a big year for you guys. Tyler says, yes, you're correct, Papa Mozo. The Carnival Fantasy is going into the scrapyard. Okay, the Carnival Sensation will be replacing. Okay, so we're all right. The Carnival Sensation will be replacing the Fantasy in Mobile. So if you still like that class of ship, then you still have a chance to cruise on it out of Mobile. I will give you all a little piece of advice. I've done quite a bit of traveling by air. I have never, not one time, received a good rate into Mobile. 2 alternates would be either Gulfport Biloxi, which is about 45 minutes, or Pensacola, which is 45 minutes, maybe an hour from the airport. But they're both within an hour of Mobile Cruiseport. So Gulfport Biloxi, which is Mississippi, or Pensacola, Florida. A lot of times Pensacola will have, and that has Southwest. Gulfport, yeah, I think they do. I think Southwest does go to Gulfport, but Pensacola is more of a little bit of a hub for Southwest. We can certainly get better rates into Pensacola than we can to Gulfport Biloxi. Tyler, you are truly the living encyclopedia of cruising. Absolutely. This young man's sharp. If you haven't checked out his channel, go check it out, called The Tyler Show. He and Nick I'm going to have them as my Friday featured friend either this Friday or possibly next. I'm waiting to hear back from somebody that is supposed to work on Fridays, but he says he might have this Friday off and asked me if I could. Thank you, honey. Very sweet. So if my friend is off this Friday, I will have him come up because he's never off on Fridays. And then I'll have Nick and Tyler on next Friday, a week from this Friday. But if my friend can't get off this Friday, then I'll have Nick and Tyler this week. They are wonderful, wonderful young men that will inspire you with hope for the next generation. There are still good people left. Don't think the world has gone to hell in a handbasket. Yes, there are plenty of selfish people everywhere in the world. However, there are still people who want to do good and want to serve others and have a heart to serve other people while also making a living. I have no doubt that these boys will develop their YouTube channels, but also other things as well. I'm expecting them to be co-owners of Carnival Corporation one of these days. I don't know. I could be crazy. I'm not, but I could be. Also in Florida, West Palm is a major cruise port as the Bahamas Paradise Cruise Line sails out of there every day when cruising was normal. Okay, I did not know that, Tyler. I'm not familiar with Bahamas Paradise Cruise Line. TJ says we got Carnival Horizon out of Miami in June 21, Harmony of the Seas Thanksgiving week of 21 out of Port Canaveral, and a group cruise we're hosting also out of Port Canaveral June 4th, 2022. Okay. This must be yet another group cruise, or I get all these groups confused. Plump says flights from Vancouver to anywhere down that way is roughly $250 to $450 Canadian. Is roughly $250 to $450 Canadian return. To me, it is quite affordable considering it's much more to travel within Canada. Wow, I didn't know that. I've traveled to Canada, but I've never been a Canadian resident. From Vancouver to New York City, it was $300. Oh, there you go. And you know what? You couldn't even drive it for that much gas money. No way. That'd be like a 3,000 mile trip or 2,500 something. It'd be a long, long haul. I can't sit in the car that long. I have trouble sitting in a plane for 3 hours. But that's just me. Well, this is good information, folks. TJ, and our group cruise we're hosting also out of Port Canaveral, June 4th, 2022. Okay, here it says it's our own group cruise. Oh, okay, I see. On the Carnival Mardi Gras, which we named Family and Friends Group Cruise. Okay, well, there's a piece of information I did not know. TJ, I'm going to be getting with you also. I'm going to want you and Kayla to come on one Friday as my Friday featured friend. But I'll get back with you later on that. Tyler's show says Papa Mozo Bahamas Paradise Cruise Line owns a set of former Carnival Celebration and the Costa Neoclassica. Okay, so they bought the Carnival used ships and refurbed them and put them back into service just for like Florida to Bahamas, because I know that's not a long trip. Do I understand that right, Tyler? Larry says when normal, we can get flights to and from Las Vegas out of Bellingham. I have seen 27 US dollars one way. Surely not with Allegiant Air. Oh my gosh, that Pump, are you missing a zero? TJ says I'll take off early to come on your show, Papa Mozo. Oh, that's sweet of you, buddy. I'm gonna do. Let's see. I'm trying to get through all my moderators first. I just have. I've got Jay Bowen left to go and Tyler and Nick. I'm going to do Tyler and Nick on the same day because they're both young and they can do tech talk, and I can just sit back and enjoy my show. Plump, Bellingham is attached to Vancouver border. Yes, I know exactly where Bellingham is. I, I'm just trying to figure. I still can't imagine a $27.
Can you come in here?
Oh! Sit down, sit down, sit down. Yeah,
Harold, sit.
he can sit. Lay down, lay down, lay down, big boy, lay down. I'm sorry, this is my very large dog. Lay down, baby. You stay. Um, okay, a 3-day trip to Vegas return for two is under $300 US. Wow. Um, whenever you can, Papa Mozo, no rush says. Oh, about the show. Okay, yeah. I've got um, I've got a couple. Of course, I want to get Sharon and Jamie because they were the first. They were the first channel I ever got to on YouTube. Their schedules are extremely tight though, but they'll do it for me. Hotel and flights and hotel. Oh wow, man, $300 for a weekend in Vegas. Of course, that doesn't include food. That'd be another 1,000. I'm kidding. Papa Mozo, you are correct, Papa Mozo. Bahamas Paradise Cruise Lines does 2-night cruises to Freeport and Nassau. They're a very affordable cruise line. Good to know, Tyler. Thank you. Learn something new every day. I did not know that. So, I mean, for people, yeah, I know some people that are just longing and yearning to get on a cruise ship. Maybe you could. Now, Tyler, the? Are they part of the? Are they governed by CLIA or by the CDC or by both? And are they sailing now, Tyler? By the way, folks, if you want cruise information, he usually puts it on his channel at least 2 or 3 times a week. Um, Plump says even less if you get comped rooms. Well, sure. Larry, do you know Daniel and Nancy Fields? Because God knows that woman could own a casino. She doesn't seem to lose. I've heard incredible stories. She's like a legend in the casino community. I don't know. I've always taken money to a casino like $5 or $20 and said, once I'm done with my 20s, my nickels and 20s, because if you put nickels, there's 20 in a dollar, and that's 400 nickels. If you take a $20 bill and get nickels, that's 400 nickels. That's a lot of slot pulls, and I have fun doing it. I'm not a gambler by any means, and I have won. I don't think I've ever lost. I've won my money back, but once I got my money back, I quit, and that's where most people go wrong. Even less if you come through. Yes, I saw that. Okay, about Daniel and Nancy. Nancy, I always joke with her and say that Nancy owns a casino somewhere, because wherever they go, she always looks for the casino, and everybody I've talked to said she always wins. Like, well, good on her. Hey, the casinos aren't going broke. I don't have sympathy for them. They roll in it. They roll in the cash. Ethel Filigosto. Hello, Papa Mozo. I'm here again in your live stream. Thumb up, done that. Thank you, Ethel, and we're so glad to have you. I'm getting ready to close down here in a few minutes so I can eat my lunch. I'm taking a late lunch today, but I've been enjoying my conversation with all my friends. We've got, oh my goodness, we've got Georgia, we've got Florida, we have Louisiana, we have Tennessee, we have New York, we have California, we have Canada. I thought we had the Philippines, and I thought one of my friends from UK was here. Tyler, he's from Florida as well. Telling wave to you. Bob, I am not sure where Bob is based. Fatima, don't know where Fatima is based. Maybe she said. I don't know. Fatima or Bob. Barefoot Adventure, that is in Georgia, they said. They just joined. Fantastic. They live in Central Florida near the Tampa area. That's a nice area, by the way. let's see, several different people. Roy and Becky, well, I watched a bunch of their videos, but I cannot remember where Roy and Becky are from. If somebody wants to help me out on Scott Jacobs, in appreciation, I forget. I'm so sorry, I forget where you're from. But if you want to put it in here, please feel free to do so. Fatima, I'm still here in Michigan. Oh, okay, in Michigan. Your state, Fatima, your state is one that's still trying to be decided. It's gone from red to blue to red, back to blue now. So I don't know. We'll see what they're going to do. Fantastic. They are nomads. Who are we talking about, Van? Are we talking about Roy and Becky? Scott, I'm in Quartzsite. Okay, Quartzsite, Papa Mozo. Quartzsite. I think that's a rare stone, but I don't know if that's a town or where is your co-host, Papa Mozo? You know, if you're talking about the big dog, he is laying just behind the computer over on Mommy's bed. He is relaxing. He's been out playing. I heard him outside barking, and he's carrying on. Who's saying hi to Teresa? Somebody's saying, hey, Teresa. Scott Jacobs in Quartzsite. I've got to figure out that Quartzsite business. No, they're not a member of CLIA, talking about Bahama Paradise Cruise Line. Tyler says they're not a member of CLIA, so they're not affected by the voluntary pause in operations. However, they still have to follow the CDC framework for cruising in the USA. Okay, very good to know, Tyler. Thank you for the information. Again, everybody, Tyler from The Tyler Show, very good source if you want your news. He checks his sources. He's good about that. Meant to be RVing. That's who's saying hi to Teresa. Teresa, very good to have you here at lunchtime. Papa Mozo must go. Great to see you. Many blessings to you and your family. Thank you, Larry, and to you and your family as well. God bless. Fatima says, yes, we are a special state. Was born and raised in another undecided state, Arizona. Yeah. Fatima, I never would have dreamed Arizona could go blue. I was kind of shocked a little while ago. I don't watch the news. I turned it on just to see where we were, and they said that, oh, Quartzsite is a city in Arizona. I got it. Okay. Quartzsite, Arizona. So I don't know. Arizona typically has gone red, but it's for whatever the reason. Last I checked anyway, and this has been, what, an hour and a half ago. I've been on here almost an hour and a half, so I'm getting ready to get off here so I can eat my lunch. It may be a few days before we actually know who the next U.S. president is going to be. We will see. But whether you voted blue or whether you voted red, I don't care about that. I'm just glad that you're here. I thank you for taking time out of your day to join me. I hope you enjoyed some good lunch. I'm enjoying my usual beverage of choice, Mountain Dew made with real sugar. Don't get any of that fake stuff. Not that this is good for you, but very good to have you all. I'm going to bid you farewell for now. I might come back on later in the week, but I will be on Friday night at 6 p.m. Eastern from 6 to 7 only. I'm only on for 1 hour because there's a pretty good lineup on Friday nights now. So, but anyway, I hope to see you Friday at 6 Eastern time if I don't see you before then. I love you all. God bless you and your families, and bye-bye for now.